Should I use mediation for my divorce? Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder of Farias Family Law. And this is a question that was asked to us by a woman about 3 weeks ago who is pursuing divorce, but wasn't sure how exactly to go about it and what the best first step is, whether it's to file to get the case into the court system or to instead start with mediation. The answer to this question is that it depends on your particular circumstances. So mediation works very well in some cases, and in other cases, it is a complete waste of time and money, and there is everything in between. So what we're going to do is we are going to talk about the pros and cons to mediation and sort of build a foundation to help you think about whether mediation is a good fit for you. So first of all, mediation is alternative dispute resolution. It is a way to work around the court system, to have an experienced professional, usually an attorney who has practiced divorce, take a look at your facts and circumstances and make recommendations. So some of the benefits are that it is usually more amicable and geared toward resolving a case efficiently and in a friendly manner. And it also usually can happen in a shorter amount of time than it takes to process a case in court. So you're usually going to be able to see a mediator faster than you're going to be able to get a hearing in court. So those are some of the benefits. Some of the drawbacks of mediation are that, first of all, it is not mandatory or enforceable. And so to use mediation, you have to have the cooperation of the other side. Whereas if a case is filed in court, the other side really doesn't have a choice but to participate, and if they don't show up, they lose. So you have to have cooperation from the other side. The other potential drawback of mediation is that it's not enforceable. So you could end up spending time and money on mediation, and the mediator makes a recommendation, and the other side says, I don't like that, I don't agree with it, and then you're back at square one having to address it through the court. Another thing to keep in mind is that if there are sometimes circumstances that dictate as a matter of strategy that it's the right move to file. So there are certain timelines and deadlines, thresholds, for example, on alimony that need to be taken into consideration. So there are some strategic reasons that would dictate that filing is a better option. There is also the issue of urgency. If there is an emergency, if there is a safety issue, mediation is not a good fit because, again, it's not enforceable. So in that case, you would need a court order, and filing makes more sense. The other thing to keep in mind is that if the other party is unstable, that is going to make mediation more difficult. Generally, for mediation to work, you need two people who are reasonable, who can compromise. And so when one of the parties suffers from significant mental illness, or there is substance abuse or a personality disorder, that is going to increase the odds that the mediation is going to be a waste of time. So you want to look at the person on the other side and ask yourself whether this is someone who might be amenable to mediation and is willing to compromise. So the bottom line is there is no easy black and white answer to this. What I would suggest is that you, at the very least, get some advice from your own attorney at the outset to assess your circumstances. So this will help you determine whether mediation is a best first step, and it will also, if you do proceed with mediation, have you prepared for the mediation session, which is very important, right? So a mediator is not looking out for either party, so that person can be persuaded. And you want to make sure that if you go into a mediation session, you are prepared and ready to present your case and ask for what you want in an effective manner. So that's the answer to whether you should pursue mediation. It depends. My advice is to talk to an experienced family law attorney first to determine whether it's a good fit and to help prepare you if you are going to pursue that. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact us at 508-675-0464. You can email us at info@fariasfamilylaw.com. If you found this video helpful, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it with anyone you think might benefit from it. And you can also find us on Facebook at Farias Family Law. Thank you. Have a good day.